Welcome, Scorpio, to your October 2023 reading, and happy birthday to all you Scorpios born at the end of October, and happy Halloween as well for everyone who celebrates Halloween where you are. Now, this month, like I do for all months, I'm opening up my offer of a free mini reading for new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, click the subscribe button and in the comments section below put new subscriber free mini reading or new subscriber, then ask your question and I will get back to you. Now, do not worry if you don't hear from me right away. I will get back to everyone who subscribes and asks a question. Now, for everyone else, I'm also opening it up for you to ask a question as well, and I will just give you a short yes or no answer or a short message if that comes out while I'm shuffling my cards for you. So you don't have to be a subscriber. You can already have subscribed. You can be a new viewer. Whatever it is, I will answer your question as well. Now, this month I am using the Deviant Moon Tarot. These are a bit creepy, but I thought it'd be fitting for Halloween. And I'm also using the Tarot of the Witches card to clarify as well. But let's get into your reading. Now, Scorpio, I can see you've had some worries and some stresses and some strains here, I feel, but this is coming to an end. But so I feel like for some of you, you've got two twos here, and twos are all about decision making. And I feel like for some of you, you might be feeling a little bit stuck when it comes to a decision that you need to make about your finances or about your career, or this can also just be about your life in general, about perhaps your home, your inspiration, your passion. Just because you've got the Two of Pentacles, which is all about your money, your career, Pentacles are all about the self as well. They can be talking about you. You might be feeling a bit stuck there, but absolutely coming to an end. It may have been troubling you, this decision, but you've got the Ten of Swords, which is this card. It looks very, very ominous, but the Ten of Swords is actually, it's dead, it's done, it's over with. This situation, it's coming to an end. So any sort of worries, mental worries, stresses or strains that you've been mulling over is now certainly coming to an end. But the Eight of Swords really is always that card that talks about us feeling stuck, feeling trapped, but it's actually just an illusion. It's not the reality. We can actually get ourselves out of this situation just by changing our perspective and looking at things from a different way. And it's interesting, you've got the Hangman card here. Now, this is a card of you being in a little bit of a stalemate situation where you're not moving forward, you're not moving back, you're kind of just hanging there. But I feel like once you've made this decision, and it will be different for all of you because it's a general reading, things will then begin to move and shift and move on. And you're going to be able to get yourself out of this feeling of being stuck. This is more so in your mind, I think, mentally stuck more so than physically. Now, you've got the Queen of Wands here. Now, this is a fire sign, so this is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarian here. Now, normally I would read this as a Leo, but it is a general reading. But the Queen of Wands, gee, I tell you what, the Queen of Wands has been coming out for so many star signs, not only this month, but last month as well. And the Queen of Wands is very fiery, very passionate, very excitable. But this card shows up when it remind you of these qualities within you, that you are you have this excitement, this passion, this drive in you, this adventure seeking in you as well. And often if this doesn't relate to a specific person in your life, this can talk about you harnessing a lot of the energies of the Leo, you know, that strong-willed, exciting, loving. Not that you're not loving or kind anyway. You're a Scorpio. You're very compassionate, nurturing, caring. But the Queen of Wands has this little bit of selfishness about them, and maybe that's what you need to do. You need to put yourself first in October. You need to start thinking about you and making decisions based on what is best for you, and not being concerned about those around you as well. Now, the Two of Wands. I love this card. It is a bit of a card of having to make a decision. And, you know, as I said, you've got the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. There is something significant here. But the Two of Wands is you being at a bit of a crossroad now in your life, in your career, in your projects, you know, deciding about which road to take here is can be a bit tricky. But the beauty of the Two of Wands is there is no wrong choice. Whichever path you choose, whichever direction, whichever choice you make is going to be the right one for you. So try not to ponder too much here. You know, you've got, like I said, you've got that energy of the Hangman, which kind of is you being at a bit of a standstill at the moment. You're not sure. But if you take the energy of the Hangman that talks about looking at things from a different perspective, I think it's going to make your choice a lot easier here with the Two of Wands. You're going to be able to really just go, yep, that's what I want. That's the way I should go. And then once you've just made that decision, things are going to flow quite well. You know, Wands are all about your creativity as well, and using your energy creatively, you know, using that fire within you. And it's also about bringing your ideas together, and really focusing on a single objective here. This is quite good when you've got the Hangman there, because you're kind of forced to focus on this decision. Really think about it and decide which way you want to go here. Now, the Two of Pentacles, this is a great card for those of you that know how to play with your money, know how to juggle your money, and any concerns or worries you've had about your finances, this is dead, done and over with as well. You can release it and let it go. Things aren't going to get any worse here. If you've had troubling times financially, it's, you know, it's gotten as bad as it's going to get now, and things are going to move forward, and they are moving forward to the Empress. This is such a lovely card. This is a card of abundance. This is a card of fertility where things can grow, and this is also a card of nurturing. This is a card of mother energy. This is the Earth Mother, the archetypal feminine. So there could be some decisions here for some of you regarding your mum, but this can also be some decisions here regarding the birth of a baby or deciding to have a child as well. Because not only do you have the Empress, but you've got the Ace of Wands. This is another card of pregnancy. Both of these cards are pregnancy. So some of you might be deciding to have another child or have a child, to fall pregnant, or deciding not to as well. There could be that either way. But The Ace of Wands is a new, inspirational, wonderful, creative time in your life. And you might be really focusing on a project that you've been working on and thinking about new ideas, new inspirational ideas, how you're going to go about this project as well. For those of you that are quite artistic, this is new ideas about how you want to create a new artistic project as well. But the Ace of Wands is just a lovely, wonderful card of new growth. Very, very much linked with that ace, with that Empress card as well. And you know, if you have been worrying and stressing and straining mentally, the Ace of Wands comes in and it's fire. It burns away all of the stuff that has been cluttering your mind. It makes things very clear and brings in new, wonderful, as I said, new and wonderful everything. New, it can be new life, but as I said, new inspiration. The beginning of all that really is good. And you know, this is, you see in the Ace of Wands, the figure is cradling a baby, but this is cradling just new life in general. So this can be a new job for some of you. This can be, as I said, new inspiration, a new creative project that you want to get underway. But it talks about potential here. There's so much potential for you to just go in a new direction, and it talks about good things about to happen. So I really love the Ace of Wands here for you. Now, let's get some clarifying cards out. I'm using that deck I was telling you about, the Tarot of the Witches. I like to use this deck in October for Halloween. Whoa, okay, wow. I'm going to take them. Scorpio. There's a lot here. But the one that came face up, I love this. I love the blue. I'm just going to put my blue crystal on it as well. This is the Magician. This is, I don't know if you can see this, and if you're Australian or not. I always think that this card looks like lead singer of a band called The Angels. Looks like Doc Neeson. He's passed away now. That's just for Aussies there. I don't know if you want to look that up. I always thought that was quite weird. And this was made quite a long time ago. But the Magician card is a great card to have, because particularly when you've got the Ace of Wands, because this is new inspiration, new beginnings, and the Magician is that card of you manifesting your dreams, manifesting your desires. If you have been stuck, you can visualize what it is you want, and bang, you are going to be able to get it. You have all the tools you need. The Magician is that card of absolutely creating what you want, what your life looks like, whatever decision that you're going to make. And you've got the Star card, one of my favorite cards. This is that card of hope. It's that card of faith. It's that wish upon a star. So wish upon a star, Scorpio, then make it happen with the energy of the Magician. Visualize it. Visualize how you want your life to be, how you want things to go, and you are going to get it. You know, the interesting thing here, look at that. 2 of Wands. Just turn it up that way, I think it goes. It's difficult with these cards because they or does it go the other way? I don't read reversals anyway, because I feel like the messages of the cards are sufficient, that whatever comes out will come out. But you've got the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Can you believe it? There's 78 cards in a deck. I'm using 2 separate decks, and both of the same card come out of those decks for you. Interesting. So definitely here, this decision, use, if you have to wish upon a star to help you make that decision as well, do that, because you will get what it is that you want. You'll be able to move in the right direction, and you're going to have luck behind you as well, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful energy. Not only does the Two of Wands say you can't make a wrong decision, but you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So if you're worried about choosing the wrong road, choosing the wrong path, making the wrong decision, don't be, because you're going to be lucky. Whatever you choose will be correct. And look at this, the Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. Two of Wands, Two of Wands. So as I said, this worrying time is coming, and oh my gosh, and the Ace of Wands. You can't make this up. I mean, you saw the cards fall out. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. Whenever there's an ending, ending of a troubling time, there's new inspiration, new growth coming in for you. The Chariot. This is a card of success. This is that card of you being in control and going forward, moving forward. Now, some of you may have been, you might be deciding to go on a journey, but this can be just a metaphor for your journey through life. And it's a card of strength in a way as well, because if you look here, this charioteer, there's two horses. One's black, one's white. And these horses are strong. They are so powerful. They've got minds of their own, and they are trying to go in different directions here. But the charioteer has got control of both of these horses. And although it's not easy, it takes strength to control these wild beasts, or these beasts, maybe not so wild. You are the one driving them forward in the direction that you want to go in here. And it's absolutely wonderful. And it's going to put you in a place where you are spoiled for choice almost. And this could also make you feel a little bit stuck as well. You've got so many options in front of you that it's difficult to choose, because you can only choose one. But I feel like you are moving forward to this destination. Once you make that decision, things are going to flow quite wonderfully for you. But two cards of success, the Star card and the Chariot card, not to mention, you having the Magician there. It is just one, and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is that wheel of karma. I feel like it's a really karmic time in your life now, and this is quite significant. It's one of those crossroads in your life that that all of us come to at certain stages. But that Ace of Wands, one of the best cards in the deck. As I said, new life, new inspiration, new things coming in, new ideas as well about your world. Yeah, and it's just a card of beautiful situations in your life coming up as well. Abundant pleasure here. And you're just going to be full of, your spirit, full of spirit. Your spirit is going to be full of joy and full of happiness and full of inspiration and ideas here. I really love it. Now, also, what I'm going to do this month, I bought a brand new deck from one of my subscribers. It is called, these are oracle cards. I'll just show you the cover. I love it. I'm not affiliated with this in any way. I did actually buy this deck. It's called Now I Understand Oracle Cards. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. By Janine McLean, and her daughter Lauren has done the artwork. I mean, look at that. How beautiful and vibrant is that? Now, if you're interested in buying this deck, please leave comments below. I'll try and leave a link in my in the comment section, but I don't know if YouTube will allow me to do that because I haven't got that many subscribers, but I'll try. If not, just put comments that you're interested in purchasing the deck, and I will pass on the details. But when I bought this deck, I literally shuffled the cards, and the first card, I'm just going to put those back because I just want to get one. The first card that came out was so significant to my situation. It was amazing. Wow. Okay, let's see what your oracle card says. I'll put it down there so you don't get the glare. Listen, be discerning about what you're hearing. What does your inner voice say? Fact or fiction? That's really interesting. And I'm really feeling like this is connected to this Two of Wands or the Two of Pentacles, about which road you want to take here. Listen to that inner voice. You are going to know what to do. The answer will come through for you. And if you've been hearing negative chatter, you're not good enough, this isn't going to work, weigh it up. Is it fact or fiction? Is it you just being negative, or is it, the way it really is? So really listen to that. I believe, listen to that listen card, because I feel like this is quite significant for you. Well, we'll leave it there, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it resonated with you. Please take me up on my offer of the free mini reading. And for everyone else, please ask your questions and I'll shuffle my cards for you as well. So have a wonderful month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.